Classical footsteps. Learning the notes to Ode to Joy. Our learning objective is that I want you to be able to work out the notes to Ode to Joy and start to play Ode to Joy on the keyboard. Now this is what success is going to look like for you. Your amber, if you would say, I have some trouble working out some of the notes on the stave and playing it, and I will ask for help. If you're green, you could say, I can work out the notes and play the second line. I could attempt the third line. And if you're blueberry, you're above target, and you would say, I can work out the notes of all 4 lines. I need to work on playing with more flow without looking at my hands. So, objective 1, work out the notes. The right hand of Ode to Joy uses the treble clef. This is the treble clef. As you can see, it goes up in pitch alphabetically. Now that might feel a bit complicated. So we can use a system to work out the notes quickly. We see a note and we ask the question.
Is it on a line or is it in a space?
Always ask the question.
Is it on a line or is it in a space?
Get used to the question.
Is it on a line or is it in a space?
What is the question?
Is it on a line or is it in a space?
Once you've asked the question,
Is it on a line?
yeah, you get the idea, then answer the question. Here is a note. Ask the question. What is the answer? It's on a line. 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 It's in a space. It's on a line. It's on a line. It's on a line. It's in a space. So you've looked at the notes, you've worked out whether it's on a line or in a space. Then you apply the system. What is the system? This is the system. If it's on a line, you say,
Every good boy deserves football.
every good boy deserves football. E-G-B-D-F. Going up. And if it's in a space, you say,
Face in the spaces, that's all.
face in the spaces. F-A-C-E. Going up. However, some notes are outside the stave. And here you have to use some logic. For instance, here is a note. Is it on a line or in a space? Well, it's hard to say because it's underneath the stave. But you do know the first line of the stave. It is E for every. So this note is one note below that. So think about your alphabet. What note is that? Before E. Yes, it's D. Well, here's another note. This note is even lower and has a line going through it. What note do you think it is? Here it comes. Here's a bonus question. How many beats would you play this note for? And think Rhythm Cafe. So, let's apply it to Ode to Joy. Here are the first 4 bars of the tune. Let's look at the first note. Ask the question.
Is it on a line, or is it in a space?
Now, answer the question. It's on a line. It's on a line. It's on a line. Now, apply the system. It's on a line, so it must be Every Good Boy Deserves Football. Which note is it? E, G, B, D, or F? Well, it's the first line, so it must be E. Let's look at the next note. Ask the question. Answer the question. Apply the system. It's the first line, so it must be E again. Let's look at the next note. Ask the question. Answer the question. And apply the system. Well, it's in a space, and it's the first space, so it must be F. Let's look at the next note. Ask the question, answer the question, apply the system. It's on a line, it's the second line, so it must be Every Good. G. Well, I'm not going to go through all the notes here. That would be tedious for everyone here. I think you should now take the system into your own work. Good luck, everyone.
Is it on a line, or is it in a space?